Good morning, Year 3. For today's maths lesson, we are moving on to subtracting money. So yesterday we looked at adding money, and today we're going to do the inverse of that and look at subtracting money. So for your anchor, you're going to have an odd one out challenge. We'll have a quick look at the vocab rule and then go through the success criteria as always. Okay, so here's your word rule. Nobody's sent me or Mrs. Edwards any words to add yet, so that's your challenge for today. When you upload your work, you need to give me a word that I could add to the word rule. So there are lots that we could add now, okay? So your anchor skill, make sure you've got that margin down the left-hand side of your page, 2 squares in. You've written anchor skill, and you need to work out which is the odd one out, A, B, or C. So if you pause this video for a couple of minutes, you can work that out. Okay, and I'm not going to give you the answer today and go through it. I'm going to let you send us your work and we'll tell you whether it's right when you send it in, okay? So now you've done that, you've just had to work out which one of these amounts is the odd one out, A, B, or C. If you haven't, I'd like to see some working out as well to show me how you got to that answer so I know it's not just a guess. So our success criteria today is to subtract amounts of money. If you start on bronze, you're subtracting 2 amounts of money under £1, silver under £5, gold under £10, and platinum is those problem solving and reasoning questions again. So as always, I haven't got many top tips this week, but I'm sticking with that 100 pennies is £1 because I think it's really important that we know that this week, okay? So what is subtraction? What do you think it is? So we know that it is the inverse of addition. The answer gets smaller. I'm going to give you those two and then see if you can write down any other things, maybe some other words for subtraction or things that you know subtraction means or is. Okay then, calculate £3.50p, subtract £2.10p. Now, I've got the coins here as well because some of you might like to use the coins. So I'm going to get my £3 and 50p. And from that, I need to take away £2 and 10p. So the way we're going to set it out is like I've done already in this box here. You will write £3 and 50p, and then underneath the only thing I've missed out that I've just realised is my takeaway sign, because otherwise you wouldn't have known what operation I was doing. And I'm going to take away £2 and 10p, and then you just do it in the column because you've got your hundreds, your tens, and your ones column. Okay, so 0 take away 0 is 0. Always start at the top, remember, and the biggest number goes on the top. So 5 take away 1 is 4. 3 take away 2 is 1. So it's £1 and 40p. Okay, make sure you've got those measurement signs in, so your pounds and your pence. Okay, so £3 and 50p, take away £2 and 10p is £1 and 40p. Calculate £4 and 70p, subtract £3 and 60p. Again, if you want to use the coins, you could do, but I would like you to try doing it this way. Now, some of you might convert that just into pence, so you might do 470 pence. Make sure it's one number per square. So 470 pence, take away 360 pence. Okay, so you might do that, which is absolutely fine because that's the same amount as £3 and 60 pence and £4 and 70 pence. So you might do it that way, and then you might just do your subtraction like that, which is absolutely fine. So it would be 0 take away 0, 7 take away 6, 4 take away 3, and you all know how to do that. It gets a little bit tricky when we get on to questions like this. So calculate £5.55p, take away £3.48p. So I've set it out, but again, forgotten that take away sign. So I've popped it in now. Okay, so we know it's going to be pence, so let's put our pence in. 5 take away 8. If I've got 5, I physically cannot take 8 whole ones away from it. So what I do is I go next door. I'm just going to put, before I do that actually, the hundreds, tens and ones headers in, because that will really help you today. So if you do that in your work, that is absolutely fine, because we know it helps you. So I'm going to take away, cross out that 5, which is actually 50, so I'm taking 10, and I am going to take that 10 away, and I'm going to pop it there with that 5, which means my 50 becomes 40. Then I go back to my ones column, 15 take away 8, which I can do. So 15 take away 8 is what? What do you think it is? It's 7. Well done if you were shouting at your screens at me then, because I know that's what some of you do. Then, because I've crossed the 5 out, it becomes 4 take away 4, which we can do. It's 0. I'm going to do the and, which is really odd because we're writing backwards. 5 take away 3 is 2. And pop the pound sign in. And it's really, really simple when you do it like that, okay? So £5.55 take away £3.48 is £2.07, because there is nothing in the tens column. Let's try this one then, okay? I'm going to let you pause the video and then come back, and I'm just going to pop the answer in this time, okay? And we can see if you got it right. Okay then, so 5 take away 7 I can't do. So I'm going to cross the 30 out in the tens column and make that a 2. Take that 10 that I've borrowed next door. 15 take away 7 is 8. But I need to put my pence in because we know that that's going to be there. That is 8. 2 take away 5. I can't do that. So I have to go over to the hundreds, cross out the 400, make it 300, add a 1 to the 2, which makes it 12. 12 take away 5. What do you think that is? 7, if you were shouting, well done. Write the and in. 3 take away 2 is 1, and don't forget that pound sign. I have just realised though, I've forgotten that sneaky subtraction sign again. Let's hope you aren't all as forgetful as Miss French today. So then, bronze challenge. You've come to my shop and there's a sale. Can you work out how much money you are saving if you buy one? Saving on each item if you buy it. So this donut was 45p, it's now 35p. How much money have you saved? Same with the octopus, the carrot and the pineapple. Silver, I want you to subtract these amounts of money here. So you've got 5 that you need to subtract. The same with gold. Okay, just subtract those amounts of money for me. And then platinum, you've got 2 really tricky questions. If you've got any questions, message me or Mrs. Edwards and we will get back to you as soon as we can.